நையன்றி வேறொரு புகழும் உண்டோ வந்தென்னை காத்தருள் காமாட்சி.
We, Lalgudi Sri G, feel excited and blessed to celebrate our esteemed Guru on the eve of his 88th birthday. Lalgudi Nadha Lavanyam is being done over many locations, and we are honored to present it in our own Bay Area today, and we really are delighted that you are joining us on this occasion. We are indeed super honored, fortunate and blessed to start today's special event with the lighting of lamp by the sister and the legendary duet partner, the Lakshmana to the Rama, who has played over 500 scintillating, mesmerizing, exemplary concerts that still date remain as one of the most legendary duets ever with her brother, Guru Lalgudi Sri G.Jayaraman sir. Today's event is sponsored by the Lalgudi Trust and co-presented by Carnatic Chamber Concerts. So we thank the Lalgudi Trust and the Carnatic Chamber Concert for their support.
Welcome to Lalgudi Nadha Lavanyam. For such a genius, the birthday has already started in India. Now we are at the right point to celebrate his birthday. I welcome all the Gurus. I welcome all the Vidwans, Vidushis, all the artists, local artists and artists to be, and all Rasikas for this wonderful event. Let us all, Tamil சொல்றதுன்னா அவன் அருளால் அவன் தாழ் வணங்க, அவரோட மியூசிக்கால we are going to celebrate and enjoy what we are going to offer, what he has offered us. Welcome to this wonderful event. Namaskar.
Followed by a message from Vidushi Srimati Vijayalakshmi.
Namaskarams to all. What can be more appropriate than celebrating our Guru's birthday in California? My cousins, Srimati Anuradha, Sri Sriram Brahmanandam, and my very good friend, Sri Kanchari, have been doing amazing work in this part of the world. And today, you have all come together to celebrate the Lalgudi music, the Lalgudi Bani, in the presence of my dear Attai, Lalgudi Srimati Brahmanandam. I wish I could be a part of this wonderful occasion with my brother, Sri Lalgudi G.Jayaraman. Here comes my best wishes to all the disciples and my heartfelt appreciation to all the teachers who have been passing on this music with commitment to the next generation. Thank you.
So many people have described the genius of our Guru in so many different ways. One that comes to my mind right now is at an Erode concert when I was playing. One of the speakers mentioned that if you write violin and try to take a Xerox, the Xerox copy comes as Lalgudi. He breathed music. Music was his life. He created the Lalgudi Bani. It didn't come overnight. Continuous search, continuous sadhana, continuous research, and the ability to absorb the goodness in others' music, the open-mindedness, and the ability to embellish it.
Actually, when Lalgudi sir was visiting the Bay Area once, he asked me if I had recorded and released any CDs. And it just shocked me that I would do something like that without his permission. And the fact that he suggested that to me was such a compliment. So what I did was, after that, I actually recorded something, went to the studio, and then I took the recording back to Chennai. And I had sir listen to it and give me feedback.
And I try to think through my many years with Lalgudi Mama and distill its essence to three points. Number one is, compete with yourself, not others. Life is about self-improvement. It's not about winning competitions. It's not about passing exams, winning grades. That's not what knowledge is really about. It's about getting better than you were yesterday. And if you do that, great, keep doing it. And then the second is, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing really well. Anything he did with complete commitment, dedication. And the third thing I would say is, nothing is ever something too mundane. I recognize Mama's handwriting there in some of the slides that were shown, because from my Sarali Varsai onwards, I have about 200 pages or so of my notebook, handwritten by Lalgudi Mama. And he was already, when I went to him, he was already in his prime. He was a leading violinist, performing artist in sort of across the world. And he was this really great musician.
But spending more time there than at home. And just the, like everybody said, life skills. I mean, things like, you would say, when your mind is like a forest. And when you practice, it's like clearing all the bushes and making a path in the forest. Later in grad school, when I was learning about neural networks, this is pretty much what they are. So it fascinates me how varied things that maybe he knew about them, maybe he didn't, but the way he distilled what he had learned and the way he passed it on, it's kind of like the secret of life.
And right from the very first song he wrote on my notebook, he took so much care to write the swaram in one color, the sahityam in a different color, so that I didn't confuse myself with the swaram and the sahityam. And I have Varavina was the very first song he wrote for me in my book. And as they all said, during our bad days, as much as we felt bad that we disappointed him, at the end of the class or the very next day when we went back, having practiced everything, and if he was very happy and the tight hug we got from him, it made up for all the bad things that happened the previous day.
There is an audio clip. I would like you to listen to it carefully and point out if anything really pops up in Lalgudi Mama's rendition.
The range of the violin seemed to go a bit lower than I listened usually. I haven't heard it go below the Ati Mantrasthai section.
Fantastic. So, how do you think you would have accomplished that with just 4 strings?
This is just a wild guess, but what I'm guessing is when he goes to the 4th string with just he could have turned the peg used for tuning as he is.
As he's going in the right hand, he is turning the peg and giving all the gamakams and then ascending from the lower pa to sa and then giving this brilliant fast phrase when the violin is not going out of tune.
Using an extra hand.
Yes, that is literally what he did.
to thank every one of you who was present here for this wonderful experience or the Anubhava of Lalgudi Nadha Lavanyam. Also a special thanks to the CCC led by Srimati Padma Bhushan.
From the bottom of our hearts, we, the Lalgudi Sri Parivar, thank you one and all for being here. A big round of thank you applause for all of you for staying with us today.